Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Ari and today we are doing a book haul. Now, couple things to note. First, ignore that my chest is so red. I don't know what it is, but I have very sensitive skin here, so I probably just went like that, and then now I have a giant red chest. Second, I make a game out of my book hauls every month, where if you see down below here, I have a certain number of books that are haulable books that I have read in the month. For this month it was August, and then the amount of books that I haul. The goal is always to make the hauled number much smaller than the read number because I want to take books off of my TBR instead of adding more books to my TBR, at least physical numbers wise. Last month I failed miserably. So I was not allowed to purchase any new books for myself this month. I do have some books that I'm hauling, but these were like book box books, not like me purchasing new books this month. So in addition to giving myself a book buying ban for the month, I am also taking my number here, which will just start with this. I read 23 books this month that were haulable in some form. So out of those 23 books, I'm minusing 13 just straight off the bat, which was last month's overflow. So I am down to 10 books. So the stack that I have needs to be less than 10 books, or else I'm gonna have to think of another punishment. I can't go on a book buying ban this month because I need to purchase some books to complete my Goodreads TBR for the year, but if for some reason this goes over, we'll think of a new punishment. So we've got 10 books right here, and hopefully this pile next to me is less than 10 books. I have not counted it yet. So let's see if I manage to do this right this month. So all of these books except for one are book box books. There is one book that I ordered quite a few months ago, but it shipped from overseas and apparently got lost to the mail, and I completely forgot that I had ever even ordered it. And then it just showed up at my house yesterday and I was like, oh, I did order that. I forgot about that. And that is Occupy Space by Grady Hendrix. This is one of Grady Hendrix's backlist title that is no longer in print, so the only way you can find this is used, and this copy actually came from Poland. Like, it was printed by Amazon in Poland. But it's in English, not Polish, so yeah, it's overseas. It's a very short copy, but I ordered this a long time ago and it just showed up. So haul number one. The first book came out of my Book Nerds Essentials box and is not actually going to count as a haulable book or as a hauled book because it's a duplicate, and that is Moby Dick by Herman Melville. I already have a copy of Moby Dick, so I've already hauled Moby Dick, so this isn't adding anything new to my collection. It's just a duplicate. So just showing you that I got this, but it's not going to change any of the numbers below. Next up in my black lit book box, I got Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I've read this month. It was very well written, but not a topic that I actually enjoy reading about. So if you want to read this, definitely look up trigger warnings, mostly around grooming a young girl. Apparently one of my neighbors is doing construction. I am sorry about the awful noises in the background. The next book box I have is my page 1 subscription, and I got The Sin in the Steel by Ryan Ben Lone. I also read this. I hated this. This was an awful book. Technically it met all of the things I desired for my page 1 book. I just didn't actually like the execution of this book. So horrible, don't recommend, please avoid reading this book. Next, I read The Inheritance of Orquídea Divina by Zoraida Cordova, and this is from Book of the Month Club. I thought this was pretty good, not my favorite book, but I did enjoy it. So if this book sounds interesting to you, then pick it up. Why not? And the final book box of this month was my Sci-Fi Club book box. So I have 2 books for that. I read The Gosmere Mage by Julie, I'm not gonna say her name, and this one was good. I enjoyed it while I read it, but I don't remember what happened. But if you're looking for a young adult, or I guess this isn't young adult, but it reads very young adult, but if you're looking for a standalone fantasy, then this one's pretty good. I just don't remember what happened. So it's not something that sticks with you, but I remember enjoying it while I read it, because I gave it 4 stars, so obviously I enjoyed it while I read it. But I've dropped it down to 3 stars since I don't, like 2 weeks later, I don't remember what it's about. The other book that came in this book box is the only one I haven't read, and that is High Fire by Ian. I'm gonna say Ian. Colfer. I don't know how I say that name. Anyway, I did not read this one. This didn't sound like something for me. It's something about dragons and a lazy boy. It's like Louisiana rednecks, but make it dragons. And that just doesn't sound like anything particularly up my alley, so I just didn't prioritize reading this month. I'll give it a try eventually, just not right now. So you might have noticed, if you are watching my videos often, that my Coffee and the Classic book isn't in here. The Coffee and the Classic got delayed due to some sort of issue with COVID, or I don't know. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, but still hasn't arrived, so it may show up today, it may show up tomorrow, but that's into next month. It's the 1st when I'm recording this, so you may see 2 Coffee and a Classic books in next month's haul. We'll see, we'll find out. But that was my tiny little haul for today. I did a fantastic job, I think, reading the books that I got in book boxes this month, which I don't always do, but we did good this month. So, this is only 7 books. I had 10. We're fine. We're back to normal. I can buy books again. I can chill with like not hauling well over what I read each month. Chill. Just chill. We'll see how I do in September, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!